guys, Jake Rattle and Roll coming back at you with another video. And today we are doing another 2021 NFL mock draft reaction video. This time with Chad Rueter, NFL draft analyst. So don't forget to click that subscribe button for some more draft and Madden content. But let's get into it. First pick, Trevor Lawrence. I don't disagree. It's just gonna happen. We know that for a fact. The Jets at number 2. Go Zach Wilson. I've been on Zach Wilson headed to the Jets train for a while now, probably about 2 months or so. Zach Wilson's a really solid player. Jets need a new fresh start at QB. Zach Wilson, not a bad pick at all. The Dolphins, go Jamar Chase. Gotta get Tua some weapons. Jamar Chase is a really solid weapon. It was amazing last year at LSU. The Dolphins don't pass up there. The Falcons, go Trey Lance. I also don't mind this one. Some people might have Justin Fields ranked higher. Some people have Trey Lance ranked higher. Some people might have Justin Fields ranked above Zach Wilson. Trey Lance is a really solid player. I'd say he's a better passer than Justin Fields is, but Justin Fields is more athletic. But Trey Lance is a really solid player. The Cincinnati Bengals go Penei Sewell. Gotta protect Joe Burrow, because he's going to get killed again if the Bengals do not protect him. Penei Sewell is a really solid player to protect Joe Burrow with. The Eagles go Kyle Pitts, tight end for Florida. Kyle Pitts is a really solid player. Is like very dynamic. 6'6", very fast for tight end, and can catch really well. He would be a legit weapon for the Eagles team, who really does need a weapon. The Lions go Micah Parsons with this pick. I don't mind this one. I think they should probably go receiver though, just because they have Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith still on the board, with Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones both potentially leaving in free agency. And they'll have Quintez Cephas as their best wide receiver, which would not be ideal. But Micah Parsons is also a really solid fit. Jared Davis leaving in free agency, I believe. I think I might be wrong on that one. But Micah Parsons is a really solid player. Panthers, go Justin Fields. Maybe Teddy Bridgewater isn't your guy. I still think Deshaun Watson's going to get traded to the Panthers. Just makes the most sense in my opinion. But Justin Fields is a really solid player that what the Panthers could take if he's available. The Broncos go Patrick Surtain. I feel like Caleb Farley would be a better pick here, but Surtain is not a bad one either. The Denver Broncos need a cornerback help very badly, and Patrick Surtain. They just released AJ Boye. Patrick Surtain would be a really solid addition. And then the Cowboys go Caleb Farley. Also need DB. Their corners and safeties were awful last season, and Caleb Farley is a really solid addition to that Cowboys secondary. The New York Giants go Devontae Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama. The Giants need a playmaker, like an elite route runner. Devontae Smith is a very solid elite route runner that the Giants could use very badly. The Niners go Gregory Rousseau. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think this is the best pick in the world. I just think the Niners have more pressing needs at the moment than going edge. But who would they also take? I mean, I could see them probably. I would see them going Rashawn Slater in this spot. I don't think Gregory Rousseau would be the best player for the Niners, just because they don't really need help on the defensive line. They need more help in the secondary, on the O-line, at QB. Like, I don't think they'd take a QB here, but I'm just saying I don't think Gregory Rousseau is the biggest need at the moment. And then the Chargers go Rashawn Slater, the pick after. Really solid day one tackle. Some would say better than Penei Sewell. Rashawn Slater's a really solid offensive tackle. And now the Saints are trading up to draft their new potential franchise QB in Mac Jones. I don't hate this one. Mac Jones to the Saints is a very solid player to take there. And if they trade up for him, I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world. They're trading up. I just don't really see the Saints trading up, though, for some reason. I just don't think they have the draft capital to do so. But trading up for Mac Jones would not be bad if you're the Saints. I just don't think it's going to happen. Now the Washington football team is trading up to draft Jalen Waddle, the wide receiver from Alabama. A very solid, dynamic playmaker. Pretty solid route runner. Has got great hands. Jalen Waddle's a beast that the Washington football team should not be bad for trading up for. Because they really do need another playmaker alongside Terry McLaurin. Now the Arizona Cardinals go J.C. Horn. Horn says he reminds him of Marlon Humphrey. Horn is a very solid player, just as holds on a little bit. But the Cardinals need cornerback very, very badly. Dre Kirkpatrick, Patrick Peterson, both leaving in free agency. And then their best corner will be Byron Murphy, who is a good slot option. But then outside of him, they really have, Robert Alford, which is not good. The Raiders go Christian Barmore. I don't really see Christian Barmore going this high, but the Raiders, I can see Christian Barmore going to. The Raiders do tend to reach for players that are kind of not in that range. Like they did the same thing with Damon Arnett, Cleveland Farrell, Henry Ruggs. They do it with a lot of guys. But Christian Barmore I don't think would be the worst pick in the world for the Raiders, who need pass rush help. The Dolphins go Najee Harris out of Alabama. I also don't hate this one. I just think that running back doesn't really go this high. I get that it's not that high at 18, but I think that he'll be, Travis Etienne will be available. And, in the second round when the Dolphins will be picking. They just have to hope that the Jets don't take him a pick in front of them. The Patriots traded back, and they're going to get Kwity Paye. I guess this isn't the worst thing in the world. I just think that they have to go offense. Their offense was super bad last season, and I just think they should probably go a guy like Rashad Bateman with that pick. But I don't really hate it all that much, I guess. The Bears go Christian Darrisaw. This one I think is a pretty solid pick if he's available. They do need offensive line help. It was not great last season. Christian Darrisaw will come in and play very solid for them. My Browns are trading up to draft Zaven Collins. I really do like Zaven Collins. He's a versatile linebacker that can play linebacker. Can even rush the passer a little bit, which I would not mind if the Browns do need a pass rusher. People think that the Browns should draft edge rusher round one. I honestly think linebacker is just so bad. All their linebackers are junk. But Zaven Collins would come in and be very solid. And then the Packers are trading up to draft Greg Newsome out of Northwestern. I don't think that the Packers have to trade up here to draft him, though. I think that they could wait till their pick to draft him. But I guess I don't hate it because they have a really bad secondary cornerbacks other than Jair Alexander. The Jets go Azeez Ojulari. This one's a really solid pick there for the Jets because they need help on the edge very badly. Azeez Ojulari would fit their 3-4. And I don't think he would be too bad. The Steelers go Elijah Vera Tucker. Alejandro Villanueva potentially leaving in free agency. Right tackle's not all that good. They don't really have a lot on the O-line at all. So Elijah Vera Tucker would be a really solid play for the Steelers. Now the Chiefs are trading up for Jalen Phillips, edge out of Miami. This is a super, super great trade up for the Chiefs. Get yourself an edge rusher that they didn't really have last season. Frank Clark, I think, is pretty solid. But when you consider that he only had, 5 sacks last season, he's getting paid, 20 mil a year. Jalen Phillips would come in on a rookie deal and would be very, very solid. So that was not a bad trade at all. And then Colts pick here at 26. They go Kadarius Toney. Not a bad player. I just think that they haven't seen enough out of their youngsters at wide receiver. If Tevin Jenkins is available or Liam Eichenberg, I think you have to go offensive tackle, because who else is going to replace Anthony Costanzo? Ravens, next pick, go Tevin Jenkins. I guess that Orlando Brown made his decision to play left tackle once a trade, but I really don't like this one, just because, I don't hate it, but I just feel like there are bigger needs than that. They really need edge. When a guy I don't really know, Joseph Osai is still available, or Rashad Bateman. I think Rashad Bateman would be the best pick for the Ravens here, not Tevin Jenkins, but I don't hate it, I guess. The Vikings go Ronnie Perkins. He's alright on the edge. I guess I just don't think of him as a first-round player. Vikings picking here at 28. I don't think it's all that bad of a pick. The Titans go Carlos Basham Jr. Really solid at the Senior Bowl. Carlos Basham Jr. would be very good for the Titans, who need help on the edge. The Bills go Jalen Mayfield. They're losing a lot of offensive linemen in free agency, and Jalen Mayfield will come in and be a very solid replacement. The Jags go Rashad Bateman. They have DJ Chark and Laviska Shenault. I didn't realize DJ Westbrook was leaving, so I guess you do need another good third wide receiver. And Rashad Bateman would probably come and be their second best wide receiver alongside DJ Chark. Laviska Shenault would be a good 3. And then you have a plethora of weapons for Justin Herbert. But again, I just think Liam Eichenberg would be a better pick here, just because you got to protect him. I just feel like that I think they could replace receiver in a different area. I think the Jags are going to be the team that gets Kenny Golladay and Rashad Bateman. Just feel like could go to another team. And then the Bucs at 32 go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of Notre Dame. Would not be a bad pick there, because they're losing Levante David in free agency, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is still on the board. They take him. But this is Chad Rueter's 2021 NFL mock draft. I didn't hate it overall. I'd give it a B, probably. I just feel like this Gregory Rousseau pick right here wasn't the best in the world. What else did I don't think the Packers need to trade up for Greg Newsome. But overall, I'm going to give it a B. This is not that bad of a mock draft, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.